Hello? Is this thing on? Are you here? Is it a good morning? I hope it is. This is Morning Magic. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is me, Robin, your heart sparkler friend who loves you, who cares about you, and who wants to spend the next little while together with you, beloved, celebrating the light, celebrating our awakening, choosing our liberation in the midst of so many things that are just like, what the fork? I caught it. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. I'm wishing you a glorious, beautiful good morning. Hoping that you're feeling the light strongly within you today because, yes, over here, sí se puede. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Morning Magic. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Let me say hi to you, Abby. First one here. Good morning. Miss Tanya, hello. Wonderful, wonderful. Glad you're here. Miss Melanie, hello. Wonderful, wonderful. Excellent seeing you. Hi, Miss Leisha. It's wonderful to see you, beautiful soul. Hope the weather in your heart's excellent today. Miss Carrie, hello. Hi, beautiful woman. You're alive. You're awake. Here you are. Hi. Shelly. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, you're here. Beautiful soul. Oh, Jeffrey Hallett of the Hallett variety. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful husband of my heart. Beloved husband of my heart. Hello, hello, hello. Miss Anna, good morning. Tanya, you're feeling it. I love that. Hi, Amy. I'm so glad to have you back. Good morning. Hello. I love it. Good morning, beautiful souls. Jeff says, good morning. Hello, Miss Summer. I should just say beautiful summer. Does that work? Hi, my friend. I'm glad you're here. And there are no shoulds, just honoring your preference there. Hi, Caitlin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Friends, it's a glorious morning. I vote we toast. I cannot get this flipping flower to work. I know. You know how you just want to have a flower? That's what the cleavage is for. How do you like that, people? Friends, it's a glorious day. I can't do it. They'll be like, why is that lady got a flower in her boobies? I don't know. She just does. Go with it. Let's have a cheers. It's a beautiful day. You and I are awake. We're waking up. And you know, I feel us moving through some stuff. And it's big. I feel us claiming our freedom. So I would like to cheers to that. You know, cheers to the light of your soul, really, because I feel it. I feel it coming through. I do. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Miss Amanda. Hello, Mr. Stewart. Yeah, good morning, sister. Lovely to see you. Carrie says, I'm alive. We are here. Yay. Amy says, good morning. I'm the flower. That's true, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. So, friends, how is the weather in your heart today? How are you doing? You know, are you remembering in the morning when you get up to kind of set your intention, set your dial, as Abraham Hicks would say, set your dial, set your plan, set your energy into motion? That's why we hug ourselves here sometimes. You know, we practice the hug. In fact, let's do that right now. Have we done that lately? For all that there is, for all that is beautiful, for all that is budding in you, for all that is emerging in you. For the light of your soul that is waking up. You know, it's shining through. You know it. You feel it, don't you? Yeah, it's so beautiful. So hug yourself today. It's important. Let's practice it. Right? Hi, Tracy. Glad you're here. Leisha says, I feel it. The new moon in Leo energy. Fascinating, my friend. As you know, I don't always know a lot about astrology, but I do find that like what I tune to and feel it's sort of in alignment with what my friends are sharing who are. And that's always such a good sign of your high sense perception, or HSP as I sometimes call it, my HSP. Yeah, it's a good sign. So yeah, so how are you? It is Tuesday. I have an announcement to make. It's a good announcement. Are you ready for the announcement? Hi, Melissa. 1 week from today, I begin a study circle with some friends, and you are invited for the Course in Miracles, Rules for Decision. Rules. Does anyone like that word? I really don't. However, if you have a suffering self, a struggly self, a grindy self, the one in you that's always like, you are never doing life right and that's why everything sucks, we need a rule. We need a policy. I call them, what's your policy? We need a plan. So, if you're into Course in Miracles and you enjoy my style, because I promise, I guarantee I am not a stickler, and you know, nothing tight-butted, and a lot of times I'm very liberal with the text, so just know that, but come study with me. There's a group of you are here. You may say, if you want to say, it's me, a group of friends here from Morning Magic. It's 4 times we'll meet in the afternoon, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and, you know, we'll just hang out and we'll study, we'll practice, and we'll talk about our real deal. And you know, I'm always in for that too. The real deal. I'll talk about me, you talk about you, and we'll practice together, because sometimes you need that. So that's coming up. Just wanted to let you know. And hi on the YouTube replay, the YouTube. One time, not too long ago, before the quarantine, and I was still seeing clients here at the house, a friend came she's in her 20s, and I said, I YouTubed it. And she started laughing, and she looked at me like an old lady, and I was like, no, that's a thing. Like, I believe we should start saying, I YouTubed it. It's genius. I am a genius. There you go. Yeah, but those kinds of things always crack me up. So there, Melanie and Carrie are going to be there. They're just letting you know if you want to hang out with your friends. You know, it's not just me. So that's fun. Good morning, Miss Kelly. You're here. Hello, hello, hello. Is it your day off? Are you playing hooky, or are you listening to us at work? Please advise. So friends, did you choose a word of the day today? Some of you are here for the first time, so I will say, sometimes we pick a word of the day to align ourselves and call ourselves forward, to choose, to practice, and like sort of set an intention for the day. And it's enormously helpful. Even if you only think about how manifesting works. So even if you only remember your word for an hour, because that's normal. Oh, that's beautiful. Painting your apartment. I love that, Kelly. So it's normal to forget, but you've already done the work and you've already set an intention. You've already put something into motion. So if you choose a word like peace or joy or abundant or healing, or I don't know, you know what your words need to be, do you not? You start to set some energy into motion. So consider what it is you are needing today. And it's okay to have needs. You have needs. Do you know you have needs? You have needs. I have needs. So let's sit with that and let me know what your word is. We'll riff off of that energy today. Hi, Tiffany. So good to be here live together. And I always appreciate you watching on the replay and sharing your comments, your feedback. It's beautiful. So let's see. This morning I got up early and Jeff and I went outside. That's number one husband on the front porch. And we listened again to Tea with Robin. Did I get it all? Yes, I did. Having a hot flash. My ladies, where are my ladies? Represent. So we started listening to Tea with Robin. Very beautiful episode 102, because I just sometimes I am amazed at what comes through when I get out of my own way, because I'm in my way. You know, I used to script those episodes. I did. I used to script them and plan them out, and now I just go. Now I just go. Yeah, hot flash girl, that's me. And what comes through is I really feel the presence of the divine there. So the questions at the end of the essay, that's the chunk I like to talk before the inspiration. If you listen, I know you don't all listen, and that's totally fine. I'm not hurt. There, I approve of this look now. Thank you. It's hard to be live in a mirror all the time. So thank you for your love and patience about my fidgets. I appreciate it so much. But at the end, I asked these 3 great questions. You know, what was your big takeaway today? So I'm going to pose these to you now. What's going on for you today? What's happening for you today? What's the big ticket thing in your heart today? You may not say it's big tickets, you know what I mean? It may be something small-ish, but it keeps reoccurring. That's your jam. That's it. 2, you know, what do you need? What do you need around this? So let's consider this, okay? What do you need around this? And 3, I think the question was, what's the plan of action? Like, what are you gonna do today to honor what you discovered and what you're practicing? What are you going to do today? That's where I kind of want to go today. Yeah. Thank you, my friends who relate to hot flashes, by the by. So let me catch up to your word. Please, let's think about this. What do we need? How are we? What's the big ticket deal? Let's never be ashamed about our big ticket deals. You know, as the holder of big ticket deals for lots of friends, I hear so many versions, and what I could say is all upsets are just upsets, and they manifest differently because you're unique. So if you're upset about one thing, or you're worried, you know, upset is a word. It's just a word. But if you've got something on your mind, you're not a weirdo. You're just you, please. Thank you. So, your words. Alicia's word is honest. I love that. Kelly's vibe is all is calm, all is calm. What color are you painting, babe? I'm envisioning this color here of this camisole, but that just seems like you, but maybe it's pink. Those are my 2 votes. Is it too late to return the paint? Because that's what I say. Yeah. Gratitude is the word for Amy. Yeah, Tanya. It's so good recognizing, you know, if you're hot, if you're having a hot flash or you're hot, just help yourself. It doesn't have to be a huge deal. Carrie's word is joy. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. You didn't know you were getting a show, did you? Good word. Grace. Summer's word is grace. That's beautiful. I love that word. Amazing grace. Awareness for Amanda. Heading to nature today and to what? Oh, and tomorrow? Nice. Heading to nature. I like that. Shelley, my word generosity as in spirit. That's so beautiful. I was telling a friend last night, every day I practice generosity. And sometimes, and a lot of times, I try really hard not to tell anybody, but a lot of times I want recognition too. It's just normal. It's okay. But I practice a lot every day. Service and generosity. And, I forget. Even morning magic, I guess, is that. I forget. But I love it. I look forward to it now. And sometimes I feel sad or anxious or down. And that comes back to me. Generosity and service. I find something I can do. Even if it's filling the bird feeders. It's so amazing how when you're willing to be, I'm willing to be happy. Not happy. I don't mean that. I'm willing to be at peace where I'm at. It's amazing how that changes things. All white. I have so much color in my books and art, but 2 coral pink doors might happen. There you go. Yes, my whole house is painted in camembert, in case you need. Yeah, camembert. It's white. I love the all white. I doubt I would do. I have done color, but I like the hits of color too. Good morning, all. Stuart says, listening. Is that your word, Stuart, or are you listening to me? Yeah, coral doors. Grace. Yes and yes. Yeah, Melissa says, my words are, I'm helping. I have a lot of imposter syndrome in my job, and I want to remind myself that just by being there, I'm helping the people I serve, and I don't have to try so hard. Amen, my sister. And that is what, as I was practicing this morning, coming back to talking about what's the deal in your life right now, what's going on for you right now, and like what have you become aware of listening to that episode, and what do you need? And I said, don't just ask your head, because your head is like sometimes so dumb. I'm sorry, but it comes up with dumb ideas, it does. So you listen with your heart. And so my thing too, it's not exactly imposter syndrome, but it's like, I want to do what I love with love and not worry about it. There can be worry for me, with morning magic, with the podcast. These are all things that are out in the world, and this pressure, like I have to share it. I have to put it out there. Sometimes I can feel pressure. Like, is it getting out there? Are people hearing it? How many times do I need to say it, remind it, share it? You know what I'm saying? And that can make me feel so weighed down. So I really am resonating with just, I'm doing what I love because I love it, because I would do it no matter what. I'm doing it because I love it. And this is how I serve. I've always been, just going along with what Melissa's saying, I've always been somebody who's in the background. Even here, I'm probably like the doorway person, more than anything else. The one who's helping you on some bridge to somewhere. Not the Rainbow Bridge. Don't think about that example. No. And sometimes that's hard. I don't know. So I was like, what do I need around this? And it's like, just to let go. I need to let go and love what I love and trust in the love. And then, if you want a little extra credit, close your eyes and ask Spirit to talk to you about what you decided. And Spirit said, and Robin, trust in me. How people find this love that you offer, the right ones, it's not through your efforting. That was so helpful to hear. So let it be, let it be, let it be. So my word is let, and let, and let, and let. And I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it be. And I'll keep sharing as the inspiration comes. So I hope that helps somebody who needed to maybe hear, of course, translate to your own message today, So Stuart says, word, listening and listening to you. Yes, my friend. I love that, you know. It's so interesting when you just decide that you're going to allow yourself to be, allow yourself to be who you are. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and it's slipping out. I have the heaviest hair on the, next to you, of course. I'm sure you have heavy hair too. It's so heavy. There, I got it. I was talking to a friend who was like, you know, but this person never comes to me and asks me for advice, never comes to me and says, I need your help. Will you please help me? And I said, you know, do you ever realize that one of your greatest gifts is patience and grace, and the energy you offer just by your presence is one of ease and healing and relaxation? See, Melissa, all the stuff that came because you shared. Thank you. All the stuff that's coming up because you said what you said. So I thank you for that, my friend. So I said, do you get it? That your essence is a healer. Who you are, the unique one in you. Just by being there is the healer. And hi, Barbara. Who doesn't want to be special? I want to be special. Just let's rip that Band-Aid off right now. I want to be special. I don't want a gift in me to be about, you know, like the light in my eyes is what everybody loves. I want it to be about, you know, my words and my teaching and my, you know what I'm saying? You got to dig deep sometimes to find these places and then like work through 800 pounds of resistance to say it out loud. But so I was saying to my friend, your unique essence is about healing, offering patience and ease. And if you reject that because it's not special enough for you, and you keep insisting that people need to recognize you officially for being this or that or this or that, you're edging God out. You're edging the divine out. You're edging out the creative essence of the universe. That thing that makes miracles happen, that thing that brings you healing, that helps you heal. If you got anything physical going on in your body right now, you want to create flow. You want to let love in. You want to find a friend or a partner. You want to feel okay about things. You have to be in this flow that's open and yes, not resisting. So there's something to deep acceptance. This is who I am. This is who I am. And friends, if you struggle with who you am, I struggle with who I am. I hope I'm being clear. You know, I don't want to be a gateway or a doorway. But that's so, you know, it's funny how many friends I serve who are really out there in the public eye, for example. Do you know, even when I was selling jewelry, my first paying client was a famous musician's wife. And over time, you just realize this is kind of the cosmic ding ding. Like, I came here to be myself and do whatever the hell I want and not be in the eye of speculation and curiosity in that way, you know? And it's difficult sometimes. So if you struggle accepting, and I'm just trying to be honest in the hopes that it helps you. So, you know, don't feel like you have to write me advice or write me supportive. I know who I am. You know, I more and more I'm sinking into this hot tub of my gorgeous, beautiful life, you know? But a lot of us are releasing dreams that were never really the thing we were going for, but we didn't know. So I hope you can convert this to what fits for your life, you know? So even, even the other day, it's funny, like even at Paul Selig, we just did a workshop. I was a student there at the workshop with Paul Selig, and 2 of you here in the Love Posse raised your hand here on Morning Magic, raised your hand for Paul, and were called on in the same night. And there's probably like anywhere like 500 people on that call. 2 of you here. Is that so amazing? And it's funny because I have had my hand up 5 nights in a row, all 3, 4, 5 times I've taken the class, and it's just like, I accept, I receive. This is me. I really love not being wherever that is. But I'm so happy to be somebody who unites hearts and helps people find what they're looking for. Isn't that amazing? So back to my friend with the patient. I don't like it. Nobody ever comes to me for advice. If they came to me for advice, this is what I'd say. They come to you. They want you around. Like, that is huge. Do you not get it? So if you're there pushing your agenda because you don't get who you are, you're trying to be this thing, it's stressful. It's stressful. Pushing yourself. This is why I'm saying I'm going to just show up and let it be. I hope this is relatable for somebody here. Summer says, I receive. Amen. Amen. Kelly says, I have been feeling so restless. It comes from the current mood of humans and this need to rid myself of the old. And so I just decided I'm going to share old art that reminds me too much of old times. Fresh walls. Did you mean shed? I'm going to share is what you wrote, but I'm guessing you're going to release the old and fresh mind, fresh heart. That's great. That was the inspiration on this week's podcast. Listen and let me know what you think. We are so, it's like, this is your intentional space. Anything that's in this space needs to have a vibe that you say, I support this message. Too many of us have guilty things. Why? Too many of us have sad, the old, sad. No. So good for you. That's such a beautiful practice. Let's make sure as we look around, it's all so beautiful. I get it now. Yeah, share it on. That's right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, give it away. Yeah, I don't want to send it to Goodwill either. Yeah, amen. There are people that, and I love it. It's like, Spirit, let me know. Who can I send this to, Who do I share this with? Beautiful. But I love that you don't feel obligated. We don't have to be obligated, you guys. Jeff always says the gift in the gift is giving the gift. And that's so true. So how about we do a little healing today? Would you like to receive some energy healing? If you would not, it's no problem. You can still hang out. Just do this in front of your face once. That'll sort of help you, because you have free will. Yes, you do. So this healing is for release and allow. Release and allow. Release and allow. Alexis just joined, so not sure what the conversation is today, but I had quite a big realization about something I've been doing. I'm choosing to break this bad habit and use my time for better things. I would say you're right on point, my friend. Though there's nothing bad. There's nothing better. There's nothing good. It just is. And that's the point. If it all just is, Why am I playing with things that I'm deeming bad? It's interesting, you know, when you kind of give yourself perspective. Why am I doing that? I'm either making so much sense and you're all like, wow, or nobody's really here. That could be too. It's just me and Kelly and Alexis now. Or door number 5. This healing, let's say, is just a stabilizer. Not just, ever just, but it's stabilizing some energy for us. Just as Jesus gets on the nail gun next door. Thanks, Kelly. There's literally a carpenter next door named Jesus. I don't know if he's still working on the crew, but I like the practice, the knowing. Thanks, you guys. Sorry, I get a little insecure. Sometimes you think you're just busy being here, Tanya. Sometimes it's so amazing to realize this beautiful day, you have every choice before you, and there is nothing that's a good choice or a bad choice. It just is. And so if you're really choosing to be aligned with your truth, the light of your soul, you know that song, I am the light of my soul, I am beautiful, I am bountiful. I probably did it the backwards. I am. If you're really riding in that practice, just like the next turn just shows up. You know, the next thing that's calling you in shows up. This morning I had the sweetest bike ride, and there were all these trails, you know, just in the neighborhood. But I try and find little schools that have parks or something. And there were all these like, you know, on the road. It's fun, on the path. And I just feel that like the day could be like that in the flow. Even if you're working at work or at home at work. I'm working later. It's still like, oh, and now we get to do this, and now we get to do this, and now we get to do this. And the beautiful thing is, in any one moment, all you ever have to do is the one that's calling your heart. That's it. If you're pushing yourself, if you're stressing yourself, if you're straining, that's not the same thing. Do you hear our bird? She's here. We have these black and gold finches. At the beginning of, end of spring, I started letting a thistle. Melanie told me this is thistle. I let a thistle plant grow, but somebody else said burdock root. I'm not sure which one. But I let it grow because I'm my own landscaper this year. What a blessing. All these birds, they come for the seeds. Yeah, the energy will tell you if it's exciting or not, if it's boring, if it's not lighting you up. A lot of us are bored, going through the motions, and sometimes it takes somebody else to say, hey, you're free. You don't have to be bored. That's a choice. And you're not bad for being bored. You just keep choosing the same thing. You know? You could do it different. Practice. Please do not trust oh, please. Yes, I do trust Melanie. I love it, whatever it is, and it looks like something you paint. There you go, my friend. Holy Moses, boredom has become my jam. Hence some of the restlessness. Yeah, so what would I love? What would I love? What would I love? What would I love? And I love how you rejudge your place. You're painting, you're releasing. Yeah. I like making stuff up too. One time I texted Tanya when I was in Italy. I said, would you believe there is a cactus here? It looks just like I'm at your house. You know, that's what I like about plants and things like that, is like, I see that plant and think, you have painted this somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So who cares what the name is? Yeah. It's good to be alive. It's good to be here. It's good to be enjoying the day. And, you know, going back to my little stories I've been sharing, you know, of like everybody is out there doing things, and I'm like the gatekeeper, or I'm like the hostess, you know, and that's a feeling I know since kindergarten. I don't like it. So I am really deciding to heal this story. You know, it's not something anybody else can talk me through. I have to find my own way. Fumbling towards ecstasy, opening to greater and greater things. And so sort of like Kelly said, you know, so restlessness has led me to start, you know, what can I rejudge? What am I going to do? What's exciting? And I just decided for today, everything's going to be different. You know, you get up and ride your bike early instead of at the end of the day. We, you know, you do things different. Wash your hair in the morning instead of at night. You know, just playing. Sitting in a different place. For coffee in the morning, I did today. And having a different conversation. And, wow, it changes things. So I also, as I rode around on my bike, I get off or I just slow down and take pictures. Because I'm loving other people's front porches, their gardens. Just like, how else can I do this energy differently? And you may say to yourself, yeah, but Robin, that's not a purpose. That's not special. That's not, you know, meaningful. That doesn't earn a living. You know that voice? Do you have that voice in your own head? That's not like real. Are you kidding me right now? That's my answer to you, if you relate. Are you kidding me right now? That's the thing. We don't get to decide how our service impacts other people. But it's incredibly unfair to devalue what we do. To devalue what we do. Hi, Rose. I love you too. Thanks for being here. Good morning. It's so unfair to devalue what we do. That I would devalue what I do when I know it's changed you. I know it's helped you. How terrible that would be. You know, it's sad. But Spirit, we may not like it, but Spirit said, You're here to shine as you. I want to know me through you in this life. And that means playing, if you like to play with Barbies, if you like to paint, and you never sell anything and you never make a name for yourself. I hope you need to hear this today, and I hope you are. You are still the precious one sharing. It takes my breath away. And I know the real world, and I mean, I should go the real world. Do it with bunny ears. The real world doesn't get it. But, like, when's the last time you really lived there, friend? Huh? When were you really last there? So Summer says, wow, I did a piece of artwork last night that said, your comfortable routine is costing you. Sis, it was a message to me, for me, but look how it's being brought into more light today. My friend, that is everything. I think, you know, that's the sign of our awakening. We're in this bubble together and something is happening. I got goosebumps all up my legs. Thank you for that. Oh, did you share it anywhere? I would love to see if you message me. Hey, A Start in Art. Happy you're here. So, you know, let's take this in. Don't decide. That's part of why I want to study the rules for decision with you. If you're just hopping on, I'm hosting a circle starting next Tuesday. All the links are in my profile on the Course in Miracles Rules for Decision. Because, like, we need help. We decide things all the time that are just like, no. And the funniest line so far in that Rules for Decision, it says, you know, the problem is, this is like God talking to you. You know what your problem is? You decide how it's supposed to be. And then you freak. And then you come running to me. But you've already set, like, the car is in motion. But now you're coming to me like, help. Jesus, Lord, help me. No, is this how you pray into the microphone? No, you go like this. Help me, Jesus. I know Melanie has imitated. Sometimes she stands at the window saying, help me. You know, that's where we start to suffer, is we have made a decision about how it's supposed to be. Not the decision like, I'm going to ride my bike now. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do that now. You know? So, let's see. Alexa says, I keep having a lot of signs lately. The other day I was talking about my mistakes, and as soon as I opened up Instagram, I saw the post you shared about not being our mistakes. Perfect. Isn't it great? I mean, that's like what Summer shared too, or Kelly's talking about. We're all connected, friends. Let's trust in that love. So, I hope that this message was helpful to you today. Know that you are the precious one. You know? Do you remember me saying we all want to feel special in a way? And sometimes we can feel disappointed in our lives, how it's turning out, how we're turning out. You are special. Yeah, we are so connected. We are so connected. So may you have a beautiful day today. I always welcome your support if it feels helpful today. There's a link in my profile. Mostly put this into practice in your life. That's the biggest exchange I could ever ask for. Listen to what I'm sharing and do the work. It's not work. Do the flow. How's that? Do the flow. Do the ease. Do the joy. And you're not ever being punished. You're not ever being left behind. You're not ever forgotten. You're not. Just don't opt out of the flow. Don't opt out. Don't opt yourself out of that flow. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, boo-boo. Don't. All right. Would somebody type now? Let's go have our fabulous day. Ah, excellent. I love all the stars and hearts. This is high praise. Higher than 5 stars is always my vote. Yeah, do the let. Do the let. Yeah, let's not give up on the flow. Let's not decide what it should look like for us. That's the hard thing. We make a decision how it's supposed to be, and then we suffer. You're welcome, Carrie. Go get it, Melissa. You can do this. And Amy, Start an art. Thank you, my friend. Please bless my friend here on the most magnificent day of their lives today, now, here. Awake them to the magnificence of who they truly are. Let them flow with ease and grace and joy today, and give them a sign. Give them a sign this is the true. Thank you so much, and so it is. Amen. Aho and ahoy. Have a... Thank you. Thanks, Tanya. I need to hear that. Appreciate it. So much love to you, my friends. And I see you in the morning, today and every day. Thanks for being here. It's me, Robin. Bye. Ciao. Bye.